Good afternoon all. Do you want to know what this is all about? Well, stay tuned. So after my experiments trying to solder surface mount devices onto these little converter boards so that I can use them on a breadboard, it occurred to me that the trickiest part of the problem is actually dispensing a precise amount of solder paste onto each of these pads. I have since, of course, learnt that you can get little dispensing needles and nozzles that screw into the end of this, so that you can, if you dispense or if you press down on this plunger, dispense a very tiny precise amount of solder, and the same amount, critically, onto each of these pads. So yes, I'm going to start placing orders for some of these needles and tips. So then I thought, well, how do I press that plunger down a tiny amount to get a very precise amount of solder paste coming out through whatever needle attachment I put on there? So I thought, well, what I need is something that kind of fits inside this plunger. I mean, this is probably designed to fit in a machine which holds onto this bit, and then there's something that pushes down in there. I think some of them are air driven. I've also seen stepper motor versions where a stepper motor pushes a screw down to push the plunger down a precise distance so that you get a precise amount of solder paste coming out. And I thought I'd go for that mechanical type with a screw thread and a certain amount of turn, giving you a certain amount of push down on the plunger. But then I thought, well, why bother with stepper motor? Why not just have one with a little handle, a little wheel that you can rotate? Because even the stepper motor ones, the stepper motor would turn, and then because of the viscosity of this solder paste, it would take a while for the solder paste to ooze out of the tip. About a second, something like that. So you couldn't go extremely fast. And I thought, well, you could just turn this a bit, dab, turn, dab, and so on. So I wanted to come up with some sort of mechanism to push down on this plunger. But I wanted to do it with parts I could buy from my local ironmongers. And you can't buy a lot from your local ironmongers. So after about an hour of standing around in my ironmongers, I eventually came up with this. Loose wall bolts, but they're big and they're heavy and they have an M10 thread. But it kind of works, and I just wanted to get an idea of what the issues are relating to dispensing solder paste. So let's fit the parts. So here's the essence of a wall bolt. You've got a threaded piece on the end there, which is sort of wedge shaped, and as that gets pulled in, of course, these three arms pull apart. There's a little spiral spring there, and it grips concrete or whatever and grips hard. Now I discovered that that is an almost perfect interference fit in there. This actually says on it diameter 16. Also has this funny Jesus symbol, but I think that's something to do with the manufacturer. So yes, that's a very good fit in there. But the problem is then when you put the thread in, and yes, I know this thread is massively too large, and screw it down. Of course, that's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to undo these and whiz them out a bit. Yeah, when you screw that down, all that happens, because the paste is quite viscous, is the wall bolt just pushes out of the syringe. Now, fortunately, I anticipated that, and so I also bought some Jubilee clips. So if I put a Jubilee clip on the end here and tighten that around the bolt with a big screwdriver, then I can get it to grip sufficiently that this no longer slides out. And now when I screw my M10 thread into here, I can dispense small amounts of solder paste, but they're not that small, they're actually quite large. So let's take the cap off the solder paste tube, and let's look at dispensing the sort of amount that I would need to cover one of those pads. It's not a lot, it's actually a very small amount. I'm going to use this as a handle, because what they didn't have in the shop was one of these wheel bolts where you've got a wheel, which is what I really wanted. So that's my wheel, and I just wanted to know how many degrees do I need to turn that to dispense, and that's already started dispensing, so I'll need to get a piece of paper. Right, so let's remove what's sticking out. Oh, that's just bent round on itself. That's a mess. Right, that's removed that bit of solder paste. Now the diameter of this nozzle at the end is way too large to dispense the tiny amount that I would need to dispense to put on one of those pads. So yes, I still need these needles. So I want the tiniest amount to come out of the end there. How much do I have to turn this thread? Now I realise that this M10 thread is very coarse, and if I had the proper hardware and a finer thread, I wouldn't have to, well, I could turn it more degrees for a smaller amount of paste. But let's see how much we have to turn it to get what I think is the amount of paste that would be needed on one of those pads. So I'm going to turn it just a tiny amount, just that much. And as you can see, that's way too much paste for one of those pads. So let's take that off the end of this nozzle, place it there. Let's try again. It's going to be just a few degrees, so maybe that much. Again, it's just far too much. Even on a smaller nozzle, that's a huge amount of paste, way too much for one of those pads. So the amount of turn you need on this M10 thread is absolutely tiny. And I think that fundamentally the problem here is the diameter of this syringe. It's just such a wide diameter. It's, well, the internal diameter is the external diameter of that, 16 millimeters. So I think in the machines where you're dispensing very, very precise amounts of paste, you're going to need to be using a much narrower syringe. You can imagine, to get the amount of paste I want to fit on one of those pads, this quite large diameter, well, 16 millimeter plunger is going to have to move the tiniest amount down this tube, you know, fractions of a millimeter, maybe a tenth of a millimeter or something, and that's just a fraction of a turn on that screw. So yes, if you want a mechanically thread screw driven solder paste dispenser pusher, then the number of degrees of turn is going to be very, very tiny. So yes, I realise that this particular hardware is not going to be suitable for any sort of final design of solder paste dispenser, but I mean, it gives me an idea of the sort of precision in terms of the number of degrees you want to turn the thread, the pitch of the thread, the diameter of the solder paste syringe, in order to get a precisely dispensed amount of solder paste to go onto one of these tiny little pads. It just gives me some sort of mental cues as to where to go next. So that's what this is about. It looks like a fail, but it's not a fail. It's merely a step along the road to success. Cheerio.